All right, and it's now 4-0. Ken and Jim versus Mike and Fuzzy. Jim with the first throw. He's throwing against Mike. Their first round was a wash in each other. For some reason they kept throwing off to the left there. But it seems like they found the middle this round. Got bag for a bag. He's got a blocker there, but he clears it. And Mike just has to put it in for a double four-bagger, but misses slightly to the left. All right. So that gives 2 more for Ken and Jim. All right, Ken, first throw. And Fuzzy. Nick's the front of the board. Oh, he was nailing those air mills last round. So that was warm-up rounds. Can he find it? All right. Ouch. It's 11-0. Just like that. Jim, first throw. Up the middle. For some reason they like throwing off to the left of the board here and there. Oh, that time off to the right. Mike needs his bag in. There you go, bringing him right back into the game. 6 points on that round. They needed that. All right, it's now 11-6. So Fuzzy gets the first throw. Kim with a short blocker, forcing Fuzzy to go air mouth. Fuzzy really likes his air mouth. Played against Fuzzy earlier. He usually nails his first 3 air mouths, but for some reason doesn't usually clear his last one. But he is a great air miller for sure. All right, so that was a wash of Mike with the first throw. Bag for bag. All right. Kind of got a blocker around that. So Mike's kind of got a hole open on his side, but ends up clearing it. And he finds a way around it. And Jim gets it in there too. So another 2 for Mike. All right, it's 11-8. So Fuzzy with the first throw. All right, we just got a pile of bags. Who's gonna go for the air mount? Is Fuzzy gonna go for it? Nope. All right, so what is King gonna do? Is he going for it? Nope. Playing it safe. That was conservative. It's probably a good thing there. All right, Mike again with the first throw. They've had first throw for the past several rounds here. They have 8 unanswered points at the moment. It was 11-0. Mike and Fuzzy are making a run right here. 8-point run. Seems like Mike has found the middle. Jim's off to the left. One of his bags still has potential. Yep. And it fell. And that's another 2 more points. 10 unanswered points for Mike and Fuzzy.
I still have that pair of glasses left on board 21.
All right. Push that bag out of play. All right, another wash. So Mike still with the first throw. It was 11-0. Mike and Fuzzy with a 10-point run here. Trying to get the board lined up. This is, they're playing on some thick carpet here. It's actually very cushiony. And it's been making a lot of the boards here move around, even though that these boards are typically very stable. Just how much cushion this carpet has an effect on these boards. You can actually see all the fuzz coming out of the carpet if you look around their feet. All throughout here, there is just fuzz, carpet fuzz everywhere. All right, looks like another wash here. Fuzzy is still up. Barely hit the front of the board. Ken trying to land that blocker, but it's on his side. So Fuzzy kind of has the advantage here. Fuzzy's going to play conservative and leave it up to Ken. What is Ken going to do? Is he going for the airmail? And he nails it. All right, I have yet to see Fuzzy hit the last bag airmail. But he nailed it that time. When the pressure's on, he nailed it. Oh. Ken tried to go for it, but that's 3 more for Mike and Fuzzy. 13 unanswered points. It was 11-0, and it's a 13-point run for Mike and Fuzzy. They have dialed in, and they are in the zone. Oh, there you go. Mike hasn't done that for quite a few rounds. But it seems like when Mike decides to throw off to the left, and Jim's throwing off to the left too. Now he's off to the right. Mike needs to stay up the middle here, and he needs to minimize. He does. So 2 more, 15 unanswered points. Whew. All right, so Fuzzy with first throw. It's hanging on to the hole there. So Mike and Fuzzy are throwing all slide reapers. And Ken and Jim are throwing some kill shots. There. Hit the front of the board. Seems like five more, right? So that's 20 unanswered points. Yikes. Wow, at the beginning of this game, Ken and Jim really seemed like they had a lot of momentum. And all of a sudden, a switch just flipped for Mike and Fuzzy. Mike with the first throw again. Off to the left. Usually Jim has been following, but stayed up the middle. All right, Mike found it. Oh, a big miss bag there. So Jim puts it in, then this is, so that's game. Mike with the fist pump. That was a good game, folks. 26 unanswered points. Wow, so let's go over here and look at the bracket. All right, let's refresh this. All right, let's see here. Wow, so it looks like Cameron and Allison ended up beating Mike and James. It was 25-19 there. And it looks like James and Jordan ended up beating Haight and Chris 23-12. So they are now playing Michael and Michael. They have not yet called the court, but that could be your winner brackets final or semifinal. All right, now let's go on down here. So Mike Harvey and James, they got to sit it out for a few more games. So we got Matt Morgan and Brad Powers over on court 2 playing against Ken Cole and Derek Graham. Let's take a look at that score. So it looks like that had just started. Let's go over here on this side of the bracket. Ryan Smith and Berkeley pair. Wow, that's a good team right there. Wow, they got knocked out quite early. Let's go see who they ended up getting knocked out by. These are 82. Wow. So Michael Lucas Jr. and Michael Dingus. I hope I say it all right. Sorry, folks. But yeah, it was a close game, but must have had an incredible last round there to give them that win. All right. So we still have yet to have anybody assigned to court 1. So we're waiting that out at the moment.
Tom and John, Gene, Board 13. Tom and John, Gene, Board 13. Board 12.
So here's a bunch of the live scores. So you can see here right above the court, it says whether or not it's competitive doubles or advanced doubles. So we have competitive and advanced doubles going on at the moment. Let's go take a look at the competitive doubles. I'll refresh this. All right. So it looks like we got the winner brackets finals for competitive doubles, and it's Troy Brickhouse Jr. and KB versus Randy Parker and Jake Tilton Court 17. Let's take a look at that score. So it looks like Randy and Jake just won 23-7. So that's official. So Randy and Jake is going to the finals. Let's take a look here. Got Matthew Booth and Chris Smith. Sitting high, waiting, and Paul and John waiting for some more of these games to be played out. So it looks like somebody's been assigned to the court here. So it looks like we're going to have James Baldwin and Jordan Camba versus Michael and Michael. So I'm going to end this feed and I'm about to launch that one here in a second. Thanks for tuning in. All right, and we're live and the game is live. So we got Jordan Camba and James Baldwin versus Michael Lucas Jr. versus Michael Dinges. I'm really sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name. All right, Jordan and James, 4 points off the back here. Jordan with the block. We got all slides versus game changers here. So Michael and Michael are throwing the game changers, and James and Jordan are throwing the all slides. All right. All right, I got some correction there. It's Michael Dingus, and he's throwing against James Baldwin. So Dingus with the first throw, off to the right, James up the middle. Looks like James is dialed in there. Clear this out for 2 more. All right, so now it's 8-5. All right, so Jordan with the first throw here. Jordan way off to the right. So that bag's not going to be able to come back. Oh, he continues to throw off to the right. He needs to find the middle here. There you go. Found it that time. Michael Lucas Jr. all up the middle. He could get 6 points here. Oh, goes for an airmail. Wow. He had this easy slide up and decided to do an open board airmail. Wow. That was really bold. So he could have had 6 points there, but instead. So James is in the hole there, but looks like Tinga's got it. Looked like it was locked up. James just needs to stay up the middle. So he's got game changer. So Pat's side is down, and it's not halfway into the hole. So there you go. There's 6 points for James and Jordan. All right. Okay. Both up the middle there. Double floor bagger. I know. So you're just gonna have to hold it off. Still trying to work.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, they jumped up in a hurry, didn't they? 17-9.
Yep.
Ball game.
All right, looks
Nope.
like you got two there.
19-9.
Jordan with the first throw up the middle. So Michael and Michael can't afford any more mistakes here. Just need to stay consistent up the middle. Gotta be in. Man, he got it. All right, James with the first throw. Ooh, off to the left there. But it looks like he might still be able to bring that bag in. But James just dialed in. Oh, and that could be it. Yep, and that is it. That's a good game. All right, so let's take a look at this. Here's the score zone here. These are all the live games currently going on here at the Marriott in Norfolk, Virginia. So it looks like Jordan and James are about to play Cameron and Allison here on board one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end that stream, and we're going to launch that game here momentarily. So stay tuned.